Worrisome trends in antibiotic resistance in children. A global analysis pinpoints pathogens on the rise. Plus, making the most of a pathology residency. From the nerve-wracking application process to networking and career enrichment, upcoming sessions with CAP experts give you a leg up. This is Path News Network Daily Edition from the College of American Pathologists. I'm Elizabeth McMahon. It's Thursday, July 23rd. A new analysis in JAMA Pediatrics finds that antimicrobial resistance, when bacteria and other pathogens don't respond to antibiotics, has risen globally among children over the past 2 decades. Researchers looked at 106,000 samples from 82 countries and found that pediatric antimicrobial resistance increased in all regions, but especially in regions with few healthcare resources. It rose particularly among infants and those in the ICU. It's a daydream for fourth-year med students, opening the match day envelope to find a top-choice residency inside. But there are many steps before that happy day. At an August 11th CAP webinar, experts will offer their perspectives on the application, transition, and training experience. Dr. Alyssa Lee, a fellow at the University of Alabama, Birmingham, will moderate the session. She says that applying for residency has changed significantly.
There's actually a phenomenon that some people have published called applicant fever. Essentially, the number has gone up tremendously. So in pathology, I think like U.S. grads, we're seeing about 70 applications per candidate, and international graduates are applying to something like 140 programs. So that ends up having an increased cost on the applicants, but it also gives the programs just this enormous number of applicants to review.
Dr. Lee says the hour will let students ask important questions.
How can I determine ahead of time what programs might be the best fit for me? How do I go through the process without having to apply to 140 programs, and then also allow those programs maybe to have less applicants to review? Still a good applicant pool, but a more manageable pool that you can get more of a holistic review from.
Register for the Finding Your Residency Fit webinar at the CAP events page. Speaking of residency, the 2026 Fall Residence Forum meeting is taking shape. Dr. Cullen Lilly is chair of the Residence Forum Executive Committee. He says the October 3rd meeting at CAP 26 in Las Vegas will center on habits that can set up trainees for success in their first job.
Our theme is measure, reflect, improve. And so we're trying to find those things that you can reflect on and say, these are areas that I want to improve on. How do you make those goals? How do you measure your success? And then we're going to hear, hopefully, from leaders in the field on kind of how they got to where they are and what kind of habits they built to, get those goals that set the goals and, follow through with all of that.
The day-long event will include a luncheon with CAP House of Delegates members. Dr. Lilly says residents will also explore a new education platform using cases from the Joint Pathology Center.
This is going to be a huge, huge leap for the field, being able to provide high-quality, digitized, and annotated slides to trainees from across the country. And that's huge for equity. It's huge for thorough training and really leveling up that pathology training experience.
Dr. Lilly says Residence Forum meetings provide invaluable opportunities to learn and connect.
There are so many things that residents struggle with that are basically happening all across the country, and everyone is addressing them in different ways. So why not learn from each other? This is a great opportunity to share ideas, learn about new initiatives, different ways of tackling different programs, or different initiatives or programs to address issues. So it's really great.
Find the full Residence Forum agenda at the CAP 26 website, where all members can attend for free. And finally, if you lead a practice and must navigate contract negotiations with a hospital system, an August 4th CAP webinar will give you practical advice to approach them confidently. The roundtable will include a pathology practice leader, a health system executive, and healthcare attorneys. Go to events on the CAP homepage to learn more and register. That's all for today's Daily Edition. Be sure to check the show notes for more information on today's stories. Got a story you'd like us to cover on the Daily Edition? Write to us at stories@cap.org. We're back at 5 a.m. Eastern for another episode of the Daily Edition. I'm Elizabeth McMahon. Have a great day.